Hi, I'm here to review Space Ghost Coast to Coast from the Kentucky Nightmare DVD, which is what they decided to call the fifth volume of Space Ghost. I don't know why, but I guess it's just a creative fun thing. And like Volume 4 was a very obscure release, so I feel lucky and grateful to have it. Sort of have a cool picture of Space Ghost there and it's kind of cool. I think showing outer space that all looks cool. Uh, Not necessarily as creative as some of the other volumes, but it looks good. I like it. And then the packaging's a bit different than how volumes 1 through 3 were done when they had two discs. So it could be considered a bit not as good, but it was a more obscure release and still just very lucky and glad to have it. Um, the back's not very descriptive. Mentions, oh, this is interesting, 150 minutes, which this mentioned it was 155 minutes and was one disc, but this is apparently 5 minutes shorter, but has two discs. That's interesting. Although, to be fair, Volume 5, I did have some extras. And I think this kind of had like Easter egg sort of things where I kind of had to like look to find it, and that's a really cool thing they would put on obscure DVD like this, and it would. So I saw, I think it was George Lowe and C. Martin Croker recording their lines and having to do multiple takes of lines. That was really cool. So there are still some extras. They're still putting effort into this, and it's a very obscure release, but very glad, and I feel lucky to have it. Do wish that on the back they would at least list the extras. I think they could have done that. I don't think that would have been cool to have. At least Volume 4 did that. Because at this point, I think they know that only the huge fans would be going after this. They don't need to have like a long description on the back of anything, but they could at least. So they don't have to describe the show, but they could at least describe the extras. But still a cool release to have. I think there were some episodes of Space Ghost that never got DVD release, so I'm glad that at least these episodes got a release. So feel very lucky and happy to have Space Ghost Coast to Coast Volume 5. Well, it's actually called Space Coast to Coast from the Kentucky Nightmare DVD, which I still don't really understand that title, but I admire the creativity that they have.